Alex here. I want to talk to you on this short video just very quickly about why I think recruiting top billers is the wrong goal. It's what, when I go around, it's what everybody asks me, can you get us top billers, people who've like the top of their sales team and exceeding and so forth. You know, it's great, but there's a limited amount of those people and you can't scale and grow just by recruiting top billers. They also come with some problems with them. So first of all, top billers are scarce. So, you know, there's not many of them. So if you're looking to grow 16, 60 people in your sales team and really scale your business, it's going to be difficult just to attract the top billers. Secondly, top billers are regularly headhunted by people like ourselves, my consultants in Success Moves. We're approaching them all the time, which means there's a lot of competition for them. So it's really against the grain, and I'll be surprised that, you know, the people who usually get the top billers are people who pay more to the headhunter, I'm singing our own, to actually get them fairly obviously, and then pay them more when you've actually got them. So that can be some negatives there. The other problem with top billers, and I've seen it so often, and I've seen it so often go wrong, is the company has, maybe a small company, medium size, has one or two top billers, and actually there's a couple of top billers responsible for like 60% plus of the sales in the company. And one day you arrive at work and they've resigned and gone to somebody else or set up on their own in partnership, and voomp, your whole business is undermined. I've seen that multiple times. So you don't really want a business model where you're dependent on some key sales individuals like that. So that's another weakness with just having top billers. What I suggest you do more is focus on profit per person. I'm big that your focus should be every single salespeople you recruit, every single person should actually make a profit and add to your bottom line pretty quickly without incurring a lot of fixed costs and risks before they actually contribute to your business. That should be your goal, and you should be constantly asking questions, how can you achieve that? And I actually have a lot of videos and podcasts on exactly that subject, and that's what I think you should be focused on. But when you look at cost, you know, look at fixed v variable. Variable has a lot less risk to it. Fixed can be better in some ways if you're really sure in recruiting the right people. And you've got recruitment costs, training costs, office costs, basic salaries, support services, buying leads in, buying in expenses. Now, some of these are the argument why you want top billers, to make sure those resources aren't wasted. But you really need, you know, you build companies actually not on the top billers, you build them on the average, the people around the average. You don't want the below averages, but you know, there's a lot more of them, and they're more stable, they're more consistent, and they stay longer. So when you're actually measuring profit per person, measure it during their entire employ with you. So if a top biller lasts for a year and an average person lasts for 3 years, they contributed more to your company, and that stability really helps. So you need to look at all of these costs, which is why I argue on other videos to maybe go lower basic or commission only, or remote workers is the big one now. You should definitely, in my view, you must actually be looking at remote workers to reduce the cost and risk to get only. But the top biller is not the great one to go for necessarily. So, you know, you can also look at a low cost office, but, you know, but if you are going profit per person, you need to be looking at volume. And we at Success Moves are interested in companies as clients that are looking to scale massively. If you're not, there's still a lot of good tips in here. But a lot of these formulas are if you really want to go somewhere quickly. And if you're just recruiting top billers, you're probably paying a lot of money for them, through recruiters, through basic salaries, through other things, and that incurs a lot of risk and a cost, so you probably can't recruit a lot of people too quickly. It's much easier to actually focus on a different type of person, but make sure they're actually providing a profit. Great, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next video.